Hi, it's Joanna Clark with Blissful Baby Sleep Coaching. I am here to talk to you about the fall time change, which is coming this weekend. Are you prepared? Are you ready? Would you like some tips? As you can see, I'm outside and I decided to kind of get in the groove with fall, put on my corduroy jacket, and these are some beautiful trees that are changing behind me. So here are some tips. It happens on Saturday night. You're going to be turning your clocks back. That would previously be 2 a.m. You're going to turn it back to 1. So you're going to get a little extra hour of sleep on Sunday morning, which is great, but you want to be prepared. So the first thing that you can do is the next couple of days before the time change, you can move your bedtime up by 15-minute increments to have a better preparation. This is helpful for children, especially who are very sensitive to time changes. Just to give them a little bit of movement towards a new time will be very beneficial for them. If you don't have the time to think that through and move ahead, you can just, on the day of the time change, move everything to the new time. So that would be both meals, snacks, naps, and of course bedtime. Now, the thing about that is that when they wake up in the morning, there's going to probably be about a week to 7 to 10 days where there might be some potential for early rising, which means they're going to be up earlier than you would like them to be. And that is always difficult. So one of the ways around that is to go ahead when they wake up, make sure they stay in their bedroom until 6 a.m. And then after 6 a.m., you want to expose them to natural light. So turn on the lights, open the shades, and if you can, step out into the beautiful natural sunlight. This will help both adults and children get into the new circadian rhythm. So I definitely recommend that you do that. I would also just recommend that when you're planning bedtimes, going into the time change and especially right after the time change, try to keep your target bedtime within 30 minutes of your target. So in other words, if your bedtime's normally at 7, try to have your child in bed, depending on the naps and everything that day, somewhere between 6:30 and 7:30. If you start deviating too much around the time that they're ready for bed, or after a time change, it can be very difficult for them to actually get on a new circadian rhythm. So you want to probably maybe have the week after the time change just to be more at home and not have so many things on the go, so you can really focus on what the right time is to get your child to bed. And that will also cut down on the early rising behavior that you might experience in those first couple of days after the time change. So I hope this was helpful to you. If anyone has some other great tips on that helps them get through the time change for themselves or for their child, go ahead and click below and add some comments. I know for myself, I'm very sensitive to time changes, so I'm already making my own personal adaptations in anticipation of the time change. And I'm always here to help. If you guys have questions after the fact and things are not on track, absolutely reach out to Joanna at Blissful Baby Sleep Coaching. We can set up a time for a quick chat. Okay, so happy fall. Hope you have a great and wonderful fall season. Take care.